And Kevin joins us on the
center fielder.
show.
What's up?
What's up, Kevin? Good morning.
What's up, guys? Hey, thanks for having me on.
Doing it again in Toronto, man. Congratulations on the deal, getting off the market. I mean, everybody liked the fit, so why not roll it back?
Run it back, man. I'm so pumped. I've stated that several times, but I go to such a great group of guys, a talented group of guys, a team that can win it all right now on paper. And it's up to us to go out there and perform the way we're capable of. But what a great situation, what a great opportunity, and I want to run with it. This is 2024 is going to be a heck of a year. I can't wait.
So, Kevin, another Gold Glove. And I don't say this facetiously. I'm going to ask you a question. What's the key to winning a Gold Glove? Because a lot of guys look at metrics and different things.
Right
You've won 4 now.
Right now. Locked in right now, all the way till the end of the season. Something with me, when it comes to Gold Gloves and defense, I knew from the day I got drafted, I said, I want to be the best. I want to be one of the best outfielders ever. And I know that's a stretch, but I was like, I want to see, I got addicted to how good I could get at baseball. So for me, winning a Gold Glove, my focus, my preparation, going out there I try to do things that other guys can't. I try to move different. I try to be a shortstop playing center field, but at the end of the day, you got to make plays and hold the opposition to the least amount of bases possible, take away extra base hits, and, keep my arm nice and strong so people aren't running on me, stuff like that. All that comes into play, but I'm addicted to it. I love it. I love working on my craft, and here I am at 34, and I want to do it again, and I know I'm capable of it. I've worked for it. I've prepared for it. So now it's just up to me to go out there and, back up what I'm saying, but I'm more than confident that I will.
So let me ask you this. You had one of the funnier plays a few years ago when you slid and the card fell out of your pocket, right?
Yeah.
How important is the card? There's so many guys. I mean, you play 162 games. Don't you guys know where to stand? I mean, how important is that?
So I'm old school, and I feel like I've earned the right to kind of do a little bit more things that are different off the card, off the grid. So for me, I use the card as a reference. So I'm going to play, or the card is going to give us a reference where to play, but I'm going to kind of float in an area depending on what pitcher's pitching, what, the hitter, how they're swinging that particular day, the counts, everything. I'm just listening to my instincts, and I'm just kind of moving as is. I think a lot of guys out here nowadays, the guys are counting their steps in the outfield. I see it all the time. Guys will put gum or little markings in the outfield, and I go out there in center field and I kick it away every time because I don't want to see that, for one. But even I'm playing against the opposition, I want to tell these center fielders, I'm like, what are your coaches telling you? Like, I've been the best outfielder of the last 10 years defensively. I sit here and people always ask me, what do I do? I listen to my instincts. And you develop instincts with just being a student of the game and learning. And nowadays, I'm telling you, every series I'm out there and I can see guys counting their steps and seeing where they're at. I disagree with that. Once again, I'm old school, but I'm locked in every pitch. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go in, back, left, right. It don't matter. And there's a certain level of focus that you need to sustain to be great in certain areas. And for me, defense is where I've been great at ever since I've stepped on a big league field. And that elite reputation has fueled me, and I want to keep that as long as I can.
Well, there's plenty to that. We just showed some of last year's numbers. There was an article in The Athletic recently, Kevin, I know you saw, that was extremely complimentary over your defensive prowess. So given all that, let me ask you this. You had plenty of nights in that outfield as a Tampa Bay Ray. They changed the dimensions of the ballpark last year, your first year as a Toronto Blue Jay. Did the place seem to play differently for you, or did it make that much of an impact?
Yeah, it was different. A lot of guys got robbed of home runs for, I don't know. I don't pay attention too much to exit velo and launch angle, but there are certain instances where you're like, that ball has got to go. And I saw 106, 107 off the bat at a good trajectory where guys are just camped, not even on the warning track. So I always knew Toronto was like a hitter's ballpark, and still certain days, if you hit it enough, there would be like a little jet stream and it would go. But for the most part, I don't think the ball carried as much as what everyone expected last year. But I don't know, with the balls and the humidifiers, everyone has their conspiracies on that. But it's just been a little, it's just been different. But, you know, nothing is normal nowadays in our world. So you just play with it. The opposition has to deal with the same effects. So just go with the flow. And if you have that warning track fly out, then, you know, a couple more push-ups for the game probably would have got the job done.
So let's talk hitting a little bit, because I'm watching you really start to figure it out and take off as a hitter. You know, last year we were talking about hip injury and the surgery, and you came back from all that. Now I just want to talk hitting. What has been the biggest change in Kevin Kiermaier? You put up some great numbers last year, some career numbers. And obviously you're on a trajectory. I love that word. Matt knows that. To have another big year. What are some of the adjustments you've made?
Well, last year I was healthy for the first time in a couple of years. Like, having stability in my hip again helped a ton, and I was still building strength throughout the whole season. And here I am today. Like, I feel way, way better. I'm able to do my lower body lifts and all that stuff, and I just haven't been able to do it in years past because I knew my hips were torn, and I just had to play through it, and I did it as long as I could. But throughout my whole career, I'm always I always say, like, I feel like I'm the most athletic dude on the field, but when you put a bat in my hands, it hasn't translated. And hitting has been the most difficult thing throughout my whole career. Like most guys, like it's hard as can be. But for me, I've been raw my whole life. Like, never had a hitting coach coming up, and I just kind of done my own thing and listen to people. But I try to just channel. Like right now, I'm trying to channel my athleticism and use my body efficiently from the ground up. And I just feel like I've hit with my upper body throughout the majority of my career. And now, like, I'm starting to get some rhythm, and I'm feeling like I'm in my back hip again. I'm exploding out of it. And I'm 215 pounds. I want to use my body. I'm not trying to hit for power, but I know I have the ability to hit for more extra base hits. And that's what I enjoy doing. I like driving guys in when I can. It's never been my game, but here I am. Like, I'm so hungry. I'm motivated, and I feel like I'm about to have a breakout year. And I've learned a lot of things this off season, just getting stronger and it's translating to my body and my movement. So I'm pumped, man. I can't wait to get it going.
All right, so clear one thing.
I don't know, man. I think you're being a little too humble on the hitting. I remember the homer against Kershaw in the 2020 World Series. I mean, we've seen it.
He's got some power in there. He got some power.
Every squirrel is going to find a nut every now and then. Like, I know I can hit anybody in the league. I want to do it on a more consistent basis, and I did a better job of that last year. And I want to build off that.
So let me stop you there. Let me stop you, because I don't want to run out of time. I got to ask you this. You got to clean something up here. I heard you got contact lenses for the first time. You weren't able to see the ball for the last 5 years. Clean this story up for me.
Quickly, I found out I had astigmatism before 2020 season, and in spring training I was trying, and then COVID hit, and then I just banged them because everything got put on back order, and I didn't get my contacts. And the times I wore them, I hated them. So I played 2021, 2022. With stigmatisms, and my vision has just kind of fallen off over the years. So last year, I'm like, look, I want to sit here and be the best version of myself I've ever been. You got to see the ball to hit the ball, especially with pitching the way it is nowadays. Dude's throwing 100 with 93-mile-per-hour sliders. I got to see. So I tried contacts out, and I just made myself like them, and I saw the ball so much better, and everything was so much clearer. And I regret not giving them more of a try, but I could not get used to them, and they were irritating my eyes so much. I got LASIK this off season. I got 2015 vision once again. I feel great, and I can't wait to put these eyes on display all year.
Unbelievable.
It is amazing you played with, something less than perfect vision for that long. And now, because you got the right tint on the contact lens, you don't look a little bit like Kirk Cousins. You look exactly like Kirk Cousins. Have you ever met the Vikings quarterback? You guys Instagram friends or anything?
No, I get that all the time. Why they got to pull a picture from my rookie year out? Look at that young Kevin Kiermaier. Let's use the today version. I think we look a lot more alike now. I get that all the time. Funny story. When I got hip surgery a couple years ago, I had a layover in Atlanta. And there was a girl who had a Vikings jersey on. And she saw me like with crutches and hobbled up on a chair. and she come running over like all scared. And she's like, "Oh my gosh, I thought you were Kirk Cousins. I thought he had surgery and I didn't know about it." She was like, "Oh, okay, good thing." And I'm like, "Yeah, don't worry about me over here. I just had hip surgery, but I'm glad it wasn't Kirk Cousins."
As long as you're not Kirk Cousins, I don't care that you're on crutches.
Yeah,
dude.
big deal.
Yeah.
Big deal.
Hey, Kevin, thanks for the visit, man.
Hold on one second. We got to ask you, the number one team in the country in basketball is Purdue.
Boiler up, baby.
I
Boiler
know
up.
you're an Indiana boy.
If any year is the year, it's this year. Watch my Boilers. They get my heart going. They give me anxiety every
Why
year.
Purdue
I
and
love
not
them boys.
IU?
Nah, that's not even an option, Harold. I'm just going to shut that down. We're a Boiler family in the Kiermaier household.
JB Carroll and company.
There you go. I love it.
Man, he's even raising
Look
his
at
boy
that.
to be a Boiler. There we go.
I love it. I love it.
Kevin, way to go, dude. Congrats on your deal. Appreciate you as always, and we'll see you during the season.